Whether you're pro-Valentine's Day or anti-Valentine's Day, I'm sure we can all appreciate some date night inspired makeup. Hey everybody, today I have filmed a Valentine's Day inspired tutorial that is very much date night, smoky eye, bold red lip, contour, highlight, the whole lituation here. This is the type of tutorial I filmed today. Just letting you guys know that I had a mishap with some hair dye, so my hands are so lobster red. So if you see that, I apologize. My neck is a little red too. Don't mess with semi-permanent dye in the shower because you turn into a lobster. Anyway guys, so I have filmed this tutorial. It is a full face tutorial featuring a few different brands, a few different products. And one of the things I want to mention that is consistent throughout the video is I have used brushes from the brand Royal & Langnickel. If you'd like to check them out, I'm going to be leaving a link below. I'm in love with their brushes, and I have a promo code for you guys, which is Recycled Stardust. It's my Instagram name. This will allow you to save about 10% off any purchase you make from their site. If you like the brushes that I'm using in the video, be sure to check out the link below. By the way, these are also available in Walmart, so if you're not about using affiliate links, you can just head over to your local Walmart. They have them there too if you want to see them in real life. So guys, let's get started with this tutorial. First product I'm using is the Too Faced Born This Way Absolute Perfection Foundation. I pulled out an old favorite in terms of foundation for this video. I haven't used this one in a while, and this is the shade Light Beige, and I'm using the Royal & Langnickel Mata Prismatic brushes, the big brush, which is 801, and I'm applying this all over the face. As you can see, I squirted a little bit on the brush, did some dots, and then blended it all in. Sorry again about my neck looking a little red because of the hair dye, but when you apply any foundations, you should always make sure to blend it into your neck. Now, once I've finished with the foundation, I'm moving on to applying the concealer. The concealer I'm using is the Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer in the shade Medium. So I used this and I applied it underneath my eyes to kind of conceal my dark circles. I also applied it slightly to the middle of my nose and also my forehead and also my chin, just to add some lightness to my face. And I used the 802 Mata Prismatic brush to blend it all in. I love that this brush is able to get into the little nooks and crannies like on my nose rather than the big brush, which is kind of, you know, more for the full face. This is for spot treatment and it's great for blending in concealer. And this concealer worked really well. The formula wasn't too thick or too thin, and it really helped to just cover up what I needed covering up and added a little bit of lightness and warmth to my face. I set my whole face look with the 4-in-1 Pressed Mineral Powder from Per Cosmetics. I love this powder because it doesn't feel heavy on the skin, but it adds a nice layer that helps to set all of my liquid products, and it adds just a little bit more warmth to my face. This is the shade Golden Medium, so it's going to help warm up my face even in these winter months where I'm starting to look super pale. I do miss the sun dearly. So I apply this right over the liquid foundation and I blend it in. I also make sure to apply a little bit thicker under my eyes just to set my concealer. Next up is my eyes, and I'm doing a smoky golden look using the Maybelline, the 24K Nudes. I love the new formula of their eyeshadows. It's a little bit different than their older shadows, and there's definitely a lot less fallout. So the shades that I'm using, I'm starting off with the second to last shade in the top row, and this is like a gold, this is a soft yellow based beige, and I'm applying this all over the lid. As you guys know, I don't really use primer when I'm using eyeshadows that I'm currently reviewing, so I'm just showing you guys how this palette can apply without using any other assistance from any of the other products. So I'm using that to kind of set my shadow to make it blend a little bit better. That's the shade I'm going for. Then I'm using the second shade in the top row, which is a chocolate brown, and I'm applying it in diagonal swipe, and I'm starting with my outer V and then bringing it into the crease and also to the lid. This isn't centralized on the crease like I usually do. I'm not using it as a transitional shade. This is to give you that smoky look on your outer V, and I'm also applying it to my lower lash line. Moving on from there, I'm starting to apply my actual lid shade. I'm using the gold shade in the top row. I love this bright gold shade. Like in the pan, it just doesn't do it justice. When you start applying it to your eye, it totally pops. So I'm applying this dry and I'm blending it out onto my lid, starting with the inner corner and blending it to the middle. I'm also blending it in with that darker shade, and then you can apply it a little bit moist if you want more intensity, but I really didn't feel like this product needed it. It didn't need a primer, didn't need anything, just popped on its own. And I also applied a little bit of that golden shade to the inner corner of my eye. Brushes I use to apply it, by the way, are the Royal & Langnickel Crease and Smudge brush and also the domed shadow brush. Next up I'm applying my eyeliner, and I'm using the LA Splash Artkitekt Slim Eyeliner. This is a waterproof liner, and I love that it just gives an intense, bold black eyeliner, and it also allows me to have the precision to wing it out and get that sharp line. I'm also applying some lashes. These are the Vegas Nay, I believe these are the Glamour lashes. Now I'm doing my brows, and I'm using Bang & Brunette, the brow color from ColourPop, and I'm using the Royal & Nickel Angle Eyeliner, and I'm using this to really just define my brows, fill in my brows. If you notice, when I get to the end, I just do short strokes up to keep it not too thick in the middle, but very defined at the ends. I have very thick brows as is, and I didn't want to make them too bold. They're not here to steal the show today. So the next thing I'm going to do is my face, and I'm using the IT Cosmetics Your Most Beautiful You, and I'm using all the shades in this palette. I'm starting off with Laugh, which is the anti-aging matte bronzer, and I'm using the multi-purpose brush that you saw me use in the beginning of this video, the Royal & Nickel multi-purpose powder brush, and I'm using this to just give myself some nice contour, lose some 5 pounds in my face, you know, make my date think I'm a little bit thinner than I am, you know, the power of makeup. So after I've applied this shade, which just blends like a dream, I'm applying my blush, which is the shade Love. This is the brightening blush, a little bit of a coral shade, and I'm using the 803 monoprismatic brush to apply it slightly above where my contour is. And I didn't want this to be too thick. I wanted this definitely to be a sheer kind of flush. Did you know that blush was invented to mimic arousal? So I wanted it to look pretty natural, if you know what I mean. You gotta help these boys' egos out. Then for my highlight, I did the Radiance Luminizer, and I used the Royal & Nickel fan brush to lightly highlight and also add a dewy look. So I'm always looking like I'm in the right light. Whether you're going out to a candlelit dinner, a moonlight stroll, or just a badly lit diner or Olive Garden, your face is always gonna look like you're in the perfect light. Last but not least, I finished this look up with my lipstick, and I'm using the Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy Hi-Lustre Light Sculpting Lipstick, and this is in the shade 320 Drop Dead Red. I love that this shade isn't your typical deep red. It has definitely little notes of orange and even like a pinky orange, but it's still noticeably red. It's just in that lighter family, that lighter, warmer family. Now I love that this color, even though it is a moisturizing lipstick, it was opaque in one swipe, didn't bleed, didn't feather, very much a dream to work with, and it's totally a flattering shade whether you're going out for Valentine's Day or you just have a date with a bottle of wine. Red lipstick you cannot go wrong with. And that completes my look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did want to make the note that I did receive the Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy Hi-Lustre Lipstick from Artkitekt. I did receive this complimentary, and however, all the opinions in this video are my own. They're 100% my own. So guys, if you liked this tutorial, please leave me some comments below. If you're not subscribed and you liked this video, please be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell so you can be notified when I post new content. As always guys, thank you so much for watching, and please be sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm Recycled Stardust.